Hey troops, Zender here, back again for another video, and today we are doing something a little different. As you can see, I am in one of those, like, flat worlds that you usually only have for when you're building something. And that's because I have built something. Those of you coming from the Empire forums will already have a bit of an idea as to what I am about to show you. But I have been working on a concept, an idea, for something that I would like to see added into Empire Minecraft. And, yeah, here it is. So what we are, what we are looking at here is, well, a concept that I made for a dungeon in Empire. Pretty much, like, this is an idea that I had to add conflict into Empire, and as well as the potential for community participation. Pretty much make this whole structure is supposed to be something that players will gather together and team up with to raid this thing in order to get some of the strong loot inside of it. But as much as I initially started building this as a concept for a dungeon, in the end, I just really started enjoying building this. Like, I really enjoyed building this. This was a lot of fun to make, and I really like how it turned out. I like the color scheme of the purple blocks with the obsidian, the end rods. I've got plenty of crying obsidian, though. You'll see, like, you'll see that a bit more. But I also really like how I did this ender eye here. Like, behind the I believe this was clay? Concrete. But yeah, behind this you can see those, oh, shoot. What are they called again? I am so sorry. Shoot. I have not used those things enough, so... There we are. Conduits. I've got some conduits that are lighting up the eye to make it look like it's glowing. I really like how that looks. You'll notice that there's going to be some odd things going on with this structure. You'll notice like plenty of crying obsidian that indicates something weird going on. But in order to get a complete idea as to what I've got going on here, let's start off with the bottom and go on up. As you can see, this looks like it got torn up from the base. You can see crying obsidian just dripping down from all over the place, and that's definitely going to be... Oh my goodness, it's starting to turn to daytime. There we go. But yeah, you can see that like crying obsidian is go around there, and then we've got that hole here. Now, there are two ways that I can think of for players to be able to... Actually, no, three ways. Three ways for players to be able to raid this place. One of them is via scaffolding. No idea how scaffolding works in creative mode, but there we go. Another one is Ender Pearl. And then, where's Elytra? You know what? Elytra. Transportation. Which, okay. But yeah. So, I'm sorry. I got a new keyboard and I'm still getting used to some of the keys. It's got a extra row of keys that I'm kind of curious about, but anyway. So yeah, you can either try to fly in. Let's put this on. Try to fly in like this, although you're definitely going to need more speed. Let's see. You can try scaffolding or building up in some way or another. This would be scaffolding would probably work best when you're working with a group of people, because that means that you're not going to be getting in each other's way. But of course, Ender Pearls probably are going to be... Oh dear. Does that even make it all the way? I may have made this too high for the demonstration, but... yeah. Anyway, let's throw that there. There we go. But yeah. So that's pretty much the first demonstrate, or like the beginning of this. We can also see in here that we've got a few different platforms hanging in here. So, as you can see here, you know what? Let me just... I already have a potion night vision. There we go. But yeah, as you can see here, this thing says Enraged Endermite Spawner. So the idea that I had was that each of these different platforms will be spawning Enraged Endermites. The objective here, one of the things that you will notice is that all the mobs inside of this structure will be enraged in order to make this place more difficult to fight through. So players will have to get in here, fight the tiny little critters swarming at their feet, and then break each of the different spawners in the dungeon in order to officially pass this level. Although, of course, Minecraft being Minecraft, I suppose people can try to skip it, but, I mean, hey, that might ruin the fun. Next, you can see another eye right here, sticking out of the wall. This was actually the first eye that I built. I thought that it would be a good way of demonstrating the strangeness of this structure, as well as the, well, stairs. We also have, will have Enraged Shulker spawn, or would have. I shouldn't say will. I don't know if this concept is going to be accepted or not. But we've got this Enraged Shulker spawner here. We've got a bit of parkour for people to go up unless they want to skip it by getting hit by an Enraged Shulker. However, of course, due to the fact that it's enraged, be wary of the extra damage that you will receive from that. There's also going to be another spawner over here, and then after parkouring up, which, don't worry, I tested this out. This works. I've been able to successfully parkour on every parkour course that's inside of this dungeon. But, yeah. After you get past the enraged shulkers, you get up to here. You know what? I didn't actually add anything to fight in this room. Oh well. More parkour. Just, yep. Go up this way. Can't make it there, so you go there. Cross over here, onto there, and up through here. Here is a statue that I was kind of thinking of being the Ender Lord, or like, I don't know, a statue of some Enderman. I tried doing a crown, but I couldn't get it right. But he does have an enraged Enderman spawner on the staff, so be careful of that. If we go through this way, oh wait, hang on, this was a higher. Did I miss something? Yes, I did. Shoot, I am so sorry. Yeah, we've got one set of stairs that goes up here. Be careful when you come up here. You better have an elytra or some means of catching yourself, because you might end up dying if you fall through here. There's the enraged Enderman spawner right there, and then up here is an enraged shulker spawner. So this could very well end up being the first time where you get a combo of two different types of enraged creatures. Now let's head back up here. You see the statue. You can actually parkour up the statue. I made it so that you can do that. Just follow the path. Go up the stairs, and then you'll head up through this way. You go over here, and this is interesting because I actually made it so that the bridge between the towers has broken off. So there's no way to parkour over it. So you'll either have to fly in with an elytra. This is going to be a perfect spot for people to do that. Or ender pearl in if they are raiding from there. Then over here you've got another enraged enderman spawner. You go up these stairs. And then there's another enraged enderman spawner and a loot chest here. Although I'm thinking that it'll only have some standard loot. Oh dear. One of the things that I really enjoyed was adding the crying obsidian to these structures, making it so that it looks like everywhere where there is crying obsidian, there's going to be like damage to this thing, and I really enjoyed doing that. I think it works really well. All right, once more, parkour up this statue, end up here. Now, this is another interesting bit of parkour because I actually incorporated these chorus plants into it. However, that might not be the most interesting thing that you see in here. Yes, these are the bones of an ender dragon. We've got crying obsidian in here to indicate some sort of weird supernatural force. And then you'll also notice the details of the chains holding the dragon bones down. This is because I liked the idea, the fact that when the ender dragon dies, it floats up into the sky. So whoever owned this tower actually chained the dragon's remains down in order to keep it from floating away. I really liked. I really think that's a cool concept personally. Although I might be a bit biased, but I think the skeleton dragon itself is pretty cool, even if you exclude the concept, the lore with the chains and stuff. And we've got another enraged Enderman spawner on its back. Once more, we've got some parkour going on. You'll have to figure out most of the path, but I'm sure that you can see what it is. Oh. We are running out of night vision. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to keep that potion in my hand on that potion. Actually, I need to drink some milk. Because as you can see, we've got another eye staring down at you. Everyone, welcome to the final boss arena. This is where Eyender would be spawning. And, well, you of course have that strange eye staring down at you as you are fighting him in here. We've also got some platforms, this enraged shulker spawner, enraged shulker spawner, enraged enderman spawner, and up here is where we have the boss loot. The idea with this would be you can spend tokens to unlock the chest and pick one item from this chest. I'm not entirely sure what items would be available, but this would be a good way to advance what type of epic loot there is out there in Empire Minecraft. Especially with the new netherite armors and weapons and stuff. Making some special netherite gear to win from this. That would be pretty cool. And then the idea of spending tokens to unlock this was partially inspired by Genshin Impact, since you have to spend resin or something in order to unlock the flowers after you defeat the boss. But yeah, I really like this room, especially the green eye down up here. Once more, got some of those conduits lighting up the eye. I really, really enjoyed doing that. Yeah, the eyes are probably like, I don't know which is my favorite part. The skeleton dragon that I made down here, or the glowing eyes staring down at you. One of those two has to be my favorite, but I'm not really sure which one. But yeah, we even, if we go back down here, we can even see that this eye does that to a certain extent. I didn't really line the back with wool. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, that, whoops. That looks a little better, I'll be honest. But yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys like how this looks. Oh, day again. Yeah, I really enjoyed building this. I know that I'm not doing a really good job explaining explaining this and touring this. I'm still learning. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed building this, and I wanted to make some for the first concept of a boss dungeon in Empire. I wanted to do something relating to the end, but also seemed weird from the end, like something all even more abnormal than the end already is. And I thought that some ancient looking structure with some sort of strange, like the eye was actually an idea from my friend Chiplord Tuttle, the leader of the Victorious Productions project. But yeah, I wanted to do something abnormal, hence the crying obsidian in all these weird places, and I mean, I already had done the eye on the inside. I hadn't done this eye, but yeah, this this was a pretty cool idea, and I decided to translate that to the eye on the inside in the final boss room. But yeah, this worked out really well. I really like how this turned out. This perfectly embodies the supernatural, strange, the supernatural strangeness of that, even stranger than the end. Like, this is exactly what I was wanting to embody, and I really feel like I did the job well. This does not look like something that you would normally find in the end, but this is exactly something. It is composed of stuff that you mostly would only find in the end, and the stuff that looks like it, the stuff that doesn't come from the end, helps in making it look like it's from the end. Like, that's the best I can put it. Like, having the eye of Ender, or not eye of Ender, the Ender eye here. Like, I really enjoyed doing this. I really feel satisfied with this build. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of this. This looks like a perfect thumbnail. But yeah. Anyway, troops, thank you so much for watching. I know that I didn't do all that. Do I have any empty hands? No, I do not. Escape. There we go. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed doing this. I'm really satisfied with this build. Whether this concept gets accepted or not, I really don't care at this point. I enjoyed building this. This was a lot of fun to build, and I hope you guys like how it looks too. I'll see about, like, setting this up on some sort of website for people to download if people start requesting that. Like, I definitely would not be opposed to sharing that. But yeah, this this is really cool. I get a bit of a Tower of Sauron vibe going on with this Ender eye, the eye of Ender staring at my back. That looks really cool. But yeah, anyway, troops, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys later. I do have a 6-day... I'm hoping to do something special with this 6-day weekend coming up. After which my stream schedules will be changing again. But this time it will probably be lasting for much longer. Anyway, troops, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!